Welcome to Kent, Ohio, and Dick Stadium, home to the Golden Flashes of Kent State. And while to some it may seem like a small blip across the college football landscape, this place has been the home to legends like Lambert, Edelman, James, Holtz, and of course, Saban. Today, two teams set to square off in a MAC slugfest. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on the Kent State Golden Flashes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Northern Illinois about to kick it off as we get things started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So the Kent State Golden Flashes offense takes the field. And when you have a quarterback like this guy, the entire offense feeds off of him, David.
Everybody feeds off of his energy, and the whole playbook's open because you can...
He's going for it all. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Golden Flashes! And once he found daylight, it was Katie bar the door, baby.
If you want to make a statement in a football game, that's how you do it. On your first offensive snap, you go 75 yards and score a touchdown. They have shown up. They are ready to go. Everybody, I think, in shock in the stadium right now.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hitting a big pass, put a touchdown on the board. The kickoff team out there getting set. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Huskies offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Looking for a gap. It's Lynch. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Out of the gun to give to the back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Golden Flashes want to crank the tempo. Dropping back, it's Ulatowski. Fires to the big fella. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. He's looking to throw. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Golden Flashes will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. Working the middle, it's complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away.
Let's make some noise. It's 4th down.
Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. 1st down here for the offense. Quickly complete. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 2nd down coming up. Leaves it with the back. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D. Off the play fake on 1st down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. He'll try to pop the draw. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. And the Golden Flashes will hustle to the line. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grab near the marker is Hutchinson. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Defenses throughout the week study every 3rd down situation. You got to be ready for what they do, how they do it, and then be able to adjust. Great job by the offense so far having success.
Quick strike complete. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Just a solid stop by this sophomore. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking for a man. It's Gulatowski. And the defense gets to the quarterback.
You get 5 sacks in a game the way this defense did last week, and it's going to make your offensive coordinator second-guess himself a little bit with respect to protections. I'm not sure how confident this offense is early in the game because they've already given up a sack.
The Golden Flashes will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Palmer.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive, so they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Across the 45. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Tempo and overdrive.
And here we go. If you're an offense, you got to get that ground game going so you can have some balance, and then you give it to your quarterback, Palmer, and let him make some plays down the field later on.
Yeah, exactly. And then coming into this game, this offense knew they were going to have to some way, somehow, at least establish a semblance of a running game for exactly what you just said. You got to be able to use play-action pass later in this game to get some explosive plays down the field, and it's a play like that we just saw, which can help them get that going.
3rd down coming.
Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. And the freshman will chalk up a sack.
And that is priority #1 for defenses. Get to the quarterback, affect him, get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their 1st sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. It's good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kennesaw State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Got a man, it's Douglas. And the golden flash. It's moving quickly to the line. On second down, he'll fire. Grabbed over the middle, it's Hutchinson. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. New set of downs after that completion.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
Throws to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They keep attacking through the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. The golden flashes will punt it away on fourth down. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. Here's the handoff. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw. It's Hampton. Trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And after that last sack, man, you can just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got his man downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
That's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good calling plays. You get a completion on third down early in the game, and he should be having a lot of confidence now moving forward in this game.
Catch inside the 25. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30-plus.
First down for the offense.
Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line.
At the 17-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Tackled, but he has a first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Huskies!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finish it off by connecting from 10 yards out.
Kent State, 7.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
Quarterback on the keeper. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Line gets set, first down. The pull and throw off the RPO. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. He'll pull it on the read. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Northern Illinois has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
Kent State, 7.
And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. And the golden flashes look to keep this drive humming. The give to the tailback. Nice move to keep moving.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
The give to the back. The golden flashes pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. And the golden flashes are in the hurry-up. After run, now throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. The golden flashes line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Dropping back, it's Hampton. Got his man quickly. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. A new set of downs after the complete. Going to the ground. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Ball is at the 41 as his defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the golden flashes, headed quickly to the line. On the ground, it's Douglas. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's looking deep. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. 2nd and 10 here. From the gun, running back gets to give. Still running at the 40. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
Yeah, I tell you what, I'm always keeping track as a defensive coordinator where they're running the football. You can see they ran it to the right. Do they like this matchup? Is the right side of their offensive line really good? I'm going to be paying attention to that because that's a big gain. I got to make sure I shut this down the next time they run it.
It's complete. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. He'll keep it himself. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this 3rd and short. To throw, it's Ulatowski. Finds his big tight end. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And the field goal ties it up here in the 2nd quarter. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida Atlantic is trailing right now, and I know it may look bleak, but this team needs to regroup, remind itself it's at home, and remember just how quickly things can change. They're trailing by just 4 to Kennesaw State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll throw it on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake. Looking down the middle. Got his man. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. The Huskies have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down. Now back to the line. Running it to the right. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's got it. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
First down for the offense.
To the ground with the back. He's there to make the stop. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd down.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Unloads to the right. Makes a connection. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Wide receiver's going to get a shot at it on 1st and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. The field position was bad. The finish was great. Great way to answer that poor field position.
Poor field position, no problem. How about it? Great job by the offensive coordinator. This offense getting in a good rhythm early, even backed up, even in a predictable situation. Great job coming out.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
17, Kent State, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Finds the tight end. Makes a catch and knocked down. Now on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Ulatowski. Makes his connection. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
3rd down coming up.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's got his man across the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Back to the air one more time. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Offense gets set for 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Deep shot for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kent State.
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the 2nd half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the 1st half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the 2nd half.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Splits those uprights right in half. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Trying to find his man on 1st down. The quick out. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the wide out. On target over the middle. The expressway is wide open. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Nice confidence by the QB. Good throw over the middle of the field. Nice little stripe down the field for a big play. Listen, you got to throw it where it's open. And he found a slot, found a little hole in the middle of the field. Nice job attacking it.
And the Huskies will snap it on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. After making 1 field goal, he'll need a little distance on. This one a 40-yard try coming. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
20, Penn State, 17.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. On the ground, it's Douglas. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Gets it out fast. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Caught close to the marker, it's Hutchinson. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Going up top on 1st down. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. One more snap coming before halftime. Back to pass, it's Ulatowski. Got the quick pass. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Kent. Each of these 2 offenses has looked like well-oiled machines, but it doesn't take a genius to figure out these 2 passing attacks have run circles around these defenses. Man or zone, nothing seems to be working. And I'm not sure that defensive coordinator is going to be able to figure things out here at halftime. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas at Dick's Stadium.
The Golden Flashes will kick it away to start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They start this 3rd quarter with the lead, but they might want to think about shoring up that protection.
Doesn't feel like it because you can't protect him. So, David, adjustments in pass protection, that has to be something they were talking about here at halftime.
100%. Just you can't get him hit that much. He's still doing a good job delivering the football, but if you keep hitting the quarterback enough, man, they'll start to see ghosts, they'll panic, and they'll make some of those mistakes.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. And he'll be taken down, but he does have enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Takes the handoff. It's Lynch. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Looking for a block. It's Hutchinson. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. From the gun, running back on the move. Bringing the heat. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. From the gun, the ground game. And the Golden Flashes are stopped, but not before getting it past the sticks. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Quarterback on the keeper. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. The Golden Flashes come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking for a man. It's Ulatowski. Using the quick game. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. He finds his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. He'll pull it on the read. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster.
4th down.
On 4th down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run. The Golden Flashes get enough to move the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 21. They've been running it, but now the pass. Gets it out quickly. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. And the Golden Flashes are threatening on 1st and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Flashes. They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when they're throwing individually because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Syracuse had an impressive showing at home, and I know the fans inside the dome are ready for hoops, but pay attention to what's happening on the gridiron too, people. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to throw, it's Hampton. Firing to the right, complete. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll go to the ground. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the tight end. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. This Northern Illinois offense continues to move quickly. Wide receiver now comes in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. Coming after him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Fires into traffic, intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Well, the offense turns it over, and talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working for them.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
The Golden Flashes want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw, it's Gubitowski. Quickly complete. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. He'll do it himself. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. And the Golden Flashes send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And that one will sail out of bounds. No chance for a return there. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. RPO complete to open the drive. Tackle is made at the 22, but a nice 10-yard pickup there on 1st down from their own 22. Use the play fake, now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Takes the handoff, it's Lynch. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Running game worked on 1st down. Let's see if they go back to it on 2nd down. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Pulls it and fires to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And now on 2nd down for this offense. The running back has it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They're bringing heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And just nowhere to go with the football for that quarterback. The defense in a nickel. They had extra DBs on the field, doing a nice job in the back end covering, and just no receivers able to get open.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shocks there, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
And brought down, looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. The Golden Flashes in the hurry up. He'll keep it himself. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Golden Flashes are flying down the field. Now he's looking to throw it. He's got his man. Trying to convert this 2nd and short. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the 1st down on the throw and catch. On the run, it's Douglas. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the back. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. And the defense knew exactly where that 1st down line was, and they stopped him short. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It is true as he puts 3 on the board.
That's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in the big moment.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Grabbed in the middle, it's Lewis. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. On 3rd down, going up top. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. Looking for room, it's Lynch. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Got 6 on 1st down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Caught near the sticks, it's Askew. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And guys, if they can somehow, some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a tie game in the 4th. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Northern Illinois. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big, a lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. And no problem on that extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, right back to your game after we update the nation on this one. Illinois came away with the win today, but not in dominant fashion. In fact, the folks in Champaign had to sweat things out for much of the 2nd half. Could have been better, but it certainly could have been worse. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. The pitch. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. The golden flashes racing to the line in the hurry-up. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. And here comes the punt team. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Slips through the line. Looking for running room. He'll get it to the 43-yard line before he's stopped. The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Oh, he got loose. How about the patience from this sophomore to hunt that green grass? It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41.
For the offense.
Handoff from the gun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. On the run, it's Lynch. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. If they tried the field goal from here, it would be 53 yards. They'd love to help the kicker out on third down. Getting some heat. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your...
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Leaves it with the running back. On the move at the 30. Oh, look out. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play.
All right, David, as someone that loves defense and sound defense, how would you evaluate their job fitting that?
To quote the great philosopher Reese Davis, that was very ungood. Defense is about making the ball go where you want it to go. Like guys doing their job and fitting it to the second-level player correctly. That was a clinic tape on what not to do.
And the pass is incomplete and jarred loose by the hit. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on third down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Oh, they really could have used that catch. Their physical pass defense, it brings up a fourth down. And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Good right down the boulevard. And they go back on top.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Power football with the run. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on third and long. Pressure coming. Snagged in the middle. It's Lynch. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. Guys, let's see how it goes this time for the Kent State offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Looking to move it through the air. He makes the connection. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning, a one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Splits the uprights right down the middle. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. 1st down for this offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. That's caught. It's Lewis. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that 1st down. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Looking downfield is Hampton. Quick strike complete. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. They're going to throw it again. He turns that loose down the right side. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Back to work on 2nd and 10 from the 41 after that last incompletion. Finds his man. It's Thomas.
Yeah, and this is the time where I'm a defense. I'm slow to get up. I'm making sure I stay on that offensive player. I'm trying to eat up as much clock and make this offense burn as much clock, Palmer, as I can.
And this coaching staff right now, you know they're looking at the analytics too, right? How many timeouts do we have left? And we want to think about dialing up some play calls that get guys catching the football or get the ball out of bounds to stop the clock. You've got a good rhythm right here. You're in a good position of the field to go win this thing, but you've got to be really smart with your play calls.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. You're going to hear guys after this game say, you got to work harder, got to be more intense. You know, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets. And it seemed to me that's what happened out there today.
Yeah, just never really got into a rhythm for this team. There's no doubt they've got a lot of very talented players on both sides of the ball. So, David, I don't think this is a situation where they need to now freak out and try to reinvent things on either side of the football. Just being in better rhythm early and trying to find that in their next game, I think would go a long way.
Yeah, and it's just finding a couple of those plays. What do I do really, really well? Let's continue to build on that. Let's take away these negative plays. Let's take away these turnovers. How do we create more turnovers? I think that rhythm you're talking about, Jesse, finding those things that I do well, building on them, and doing more of them.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.